Yes, yes. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome to Rudy's Records on MIM Radio. Today's show, we are celebrating the music released in 1993. Me and Peds have dug in the vaults to select some of our favourite tunes from the year. Coming up, we've got the Wu-Tang Clan, Bjork, Shakademus and Pliers, and plenty more. On this week's show, we'll be introducing a new feature, the Battle of 1993. Me and Peds have each picked 3 songs to go head to head. We've picked our favourite song, our hidden gem, and our biggest banger of 93. We have a guest judge at the end to declare the victor, and all bets are off. But before that, for the first 45, I'll be playing you some of my favourite tunes from the year. First up, we've got Souls of Mischief with 93 Till Infinity. Enjoy.
Yo, what's up? This is Tajay of the Mighty Souls of Mischief crew. I'm chilling with my man Festo, my man A+, and my man Oak. You know he's dope. And right now, we're just maxing in the studio. We're hailing from East Oakland, California, and sometimes it gets a little hectic out there. But right now, we gonna up you on how we just chill.
Dial 7 digits, call up Bridget, her man's a midget. Plus she got fringe, yo, I can dig it. Here's a 40 swigget, you know it's frigid. I got him chilling in the cooler, break out the ruler. Damn, that's the fattest dog I ever seen. The weather's heating, Cali getting weeded, makes it feel like Maui. Now we feel the good vibrations. So many females, so much inspiration.
I get inspired by the blunts too. I'll front you. If you hang with a bunk crew, I roam the strip for bones to pick. What I find when I'm done, take her home and quickly do this. I need not explain this.
Shy,
You gotta be chillin'.
P-Man,
You know he's chillin'.
Hey, yo, man, my man Snoop is chillin', man.
Yo, Mike G,
Harry,
you know he's here chilling.
Yeah, my man Mike
Nally.
G, you know we gotta chill.
Yo, the funky Homo sapien is chillin'.
Hey, my man Domino.
Druzo.
Just like that.
Yeah, so that's the Souls of Mischief. 93 till Infinity. Four-man crew from Oakland. Part of the Hieroglyphics collective there. How are you, Mr. Peds? What do you think to that opener?
I'm good, thanks. Great opener. Amazing beat, really nice.
So I was hoping that you could shine a bit of a light on 1993, a little bit outside of the music in terms of setting the scene, what was going on.
Sure, so I mean, I'm afraid 1993 was a bit of a slow year for news, to be honest. 1993 is a prime number. Animals of Farthing Wood debuts on British TV.
Big show.
Yeah, huge show. The QVC shopping channel launches. UKIP was actually founded in 1993. UKIP, a political party founded with the intent to bring the UK out of the EU, and we all know how that ended. The England football team failed to qualify for the 1994 World Cup.
I mean, I'm not going to lie, when the highlight of the year so far is the Animal of Farthing Wood is the highlight of the year, then hopefully the music can shine a bit of light on it.
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I've got to tell you about 1993, there was a few musical births. So Zayn, Liam and Niall from One Direction were all born in 1993, as was Stormzy.
Okay.
I'm hoping for a lot more from 1994 when I give you a précis of what happened that year. But yeah, pretty much 1993, prime number, Animals of Farthing Wood. That's all you really need to know.
Great, okay. So in 1993, apart from Souls of Mischief, this next group also released their debut album. From New York, this is Black Moon. This song's called Who Got the Props?
But they got no show, so I'ma grab the mic, flip a strip, believe the stun. Buckshot's the one that gets the job done. Mic check, I get paid to wreck the set. Get ready, get checked, cause I'm a threat to your fret. No host bar, incomplete move fakers. Best to play the back of my girl, I might take her. If she's a grab, I'ma dissident slide. If she try to rip, I got my Smith on my side. Word to God, here I come to make way. Rugged and rock, killing your set every day. Microphone check, 1, 2, here we go. And I'ma let you know who got the flow. Spitting my verbs like an automatic weapon. Suckers keep stepping, cause I'ma let you know. Get paid from the 90s. Like to play your little rascal out like Stymie, kick your flavor. With my lifesaver techniques, guaranteed to move freaks, and I'll go on for weeks, maybe years. If my peers give me ears to fill, they go for shot and act ill. Ball late and chill. See, I paid my dues, now you can't tell me nothing. This is dedicated to the ones who kept frontin', the ones who try to disimpose how oh no. Just cause you had low, see now I got dough, and I'm paid up my rectum, meaning my backbone. Grab the mic, flip a mad script to your dome. Suckers, I kick them like Taekwondo. Yes, hello, from head to toe to let you know. Operator like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Buckshot quick to play your nigga like Sega. Smooth trigger, happy snappy. Keep my hair nappy. When I swing a F, girls call me Big Pappy. I used to play a game called Ring Around the Rosie. When I would play the mic, that's why the whole world knows me. I'm sorta like a Chevy heavy when I bump rush. You better bring your whole damn crew or get your head crushed, sucker. Cause I'ma set it off with one shot. One trigger, one nigga, enough heads drop. Don't even try to play me out, core static. Buckshot shorty means sounds like an automatic. Rip the set, my frets mad tight. Cause I rocks the mic and keeps the crowd hype. Straight from bump rush. rush, try crush and cause chaos, yo. And I'ma let you know. I must keep you dozing into the stage of the buckshot shorty. Son, pass the boom, keep a top on a 40. Never ever ever get played. Kill that, bust a mad cap in your back, cause I'm all lax straight from Brooklyn. Better known as Brooklyn. Elude the hookin', your whole beat's cooking. Must take charge, Bogart, I'm the man. Bust my plan and feeds back on my fan. Must I cruise, pay dues, I never lose when I break on fools. Wake up, you don't snooze. Bust the move, I get smooth like Rudy. Kicking like the 4 horsemen, yeah, you know me. Booming like a speaker with my $100 sneakers. Baggy black jeans, knapsack, and my beeper. Keep a fresh cut, never see me with a busted throw. And I'ma let you know.
Black Moon. From their great album, Enter the Stage. Highly recommend it if you're into that New York hip hop. Bookshot's the main MC. Evil D on production. Yeah, I love that. What do you reckon, Peds?
Really nice. I really like Bookshot. I don't know too much of him from Black Moon, but I've got a few of his albums that he did with Ninth Wonder.
Okay.
Always thought he was a dope MC. I've got a little Black Moon fact for you.
Oh, lovely.
So you know their name is a backronym. So first of all, I'll tell you what a backronym is. So a backronym is where you take a word that already exists and then figure out an acronym for it, rather than making the word, you know, like scuba is an acronym, self-contained underwater breathing apparatus. But if you take a word that already exists and then make an acronym out of it, that's a backronym. So the Black Moon backronym, get this, brothers who lyrically act and combine kicking music out on nations.
Ah, okay. I mean,
So yeah,
I've doing research for these shows. I've seen a few of these, and yeah, they feel a bit too forced for my liking. But
yeah, Cash rules everything around me. Great.
yes,
Brothers who lyrically act and combine kicking music out on nations, not quite as smooth.
One of the many things I am a sucker for in hip hop is conscious lyrics. It doesn't have to be kind of overtly positive or have a message necessarily, but something that kind of opens your eyes or makes you think differently about the world. I've got a couple of tunes now that hopefully shine that example and kind of is proof in the pudding in terms of what I've loved from music from this era. This first song is Queen Latifah. The song's called Unity. Following that will be Tupac, Keep Your Head Up. Enjoy.
Every time I hear a brother call a girl a bitch or a hoe, trying to make a sister feel low, you know all of that gots to go. Now everybody knows there's exceptions to this rule. I don't be getting mad when we playing, it's cool, but don't you be calling me out my name. I bring rap to those who disrespect me like a dame. That's why I'm talking. One day I was walking down the block, I had my cut off shorts on, right, cause it was crazy hot. I walked past these dudes when they passed me. One of them felt my booty, he was nasty. I turned around red, somebody was catching a rat. Then the little one said,
yeah, me, bitch.
And laughed. Since he was with his boys, he tried to break fly. I punched him dead in his eyes. Said, who you calling a bitch? U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's the one. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let him know. You ain't a bitch, you're a hoe. I hit the bottom, there ain't nowhere else to go but up. Bet
days at work give you an attitude and you erupt and take it out on me, but that's about enough. You put your hands on me again, I put your ass in handcuffs. I guess I fell so deep in love, I grew dependency. I was too blind to see just how it was affecting me. All that I knew is you was all the man I had, and I was scared to let you go, even though you treated me bad. But I don't wanna see my kids see me getting beat down by daddy smacking mommy all around. You say I'm nothing without you, but I'm nothing with you. A man don't really love you if he hits you. This is my notice to the tool. I'm not taking it no more. I'm not your personal whore. That's not what I'm here for. Ain't nothing good gon' come to you till you do right by me. Brother, you wait and sit in the bitch. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let 'em know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's what I here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let 'em know. You ain't a bitch or a hoe. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let 'em know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's what I here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let 'em know. You ain't a bitch or a hoe. What's going on in your mind is what I ask you. But like yo, you don't hear me though. You wear a rag around your head and you call yourself a gangster bitch. Now that you saw Apache's video, I saw you wildin', acting like a fool. I peeped you out the window, jumping girls after school. But where did all of this come from? A minute ago you wasn't heard and nobody ever heard of you. Now you a wannabe hard. You barely know your ABCs. Please, there's plenty of people out there with triggers ready to pull it while you trying to jump in front of the bullet. Young lady, and real bad girls are the silent type. Ain't none of this worth getting your face sliced, cause that's what happened to your homegirl Roddy. Walking with nobody. She got to wear that for life. Who you calling a bitch? U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let 'em know. U-N-I-T-Y. That's how you want. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let 'em know. You ain't a bitch or a hoe. Here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You gotta let 'em know. U-N-I-T-Y. Come on, here we go. U-N-I-T-Y. You must let 'em know. You ain't a bitch or a hoe.
Some say the blacker the better, the sweeter the juice. I say the darker the flesh and the deeper the roots. I give a holler to my sisters on welfare. Tupac kids, if don't nobody else care. And I know they like to beat you down a lot. And when you come around the block, brothers clown a lot. But please don't cry, dry your eyes, never let up. Forgive but don't forget, girl, keep your head up. And when he tells you you ain't nothing, don't believe him. And if you can't learn to love you, you should leave him. Cause sister, you don't need him. And I ain't trying to gas you up, I just call him how I see. You know what makes me unhappy? That when brothers make babies and leave a young mother to be unhappy. And since we all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, and I came from a woman. I wonder why we take from our women, why we rape our women, do we hate our women? I think it's time to kill for our women, time to heal our women, be real to our women. And if we don't, we'll have a race of babies that will hate the ladies that make the babies. And since a man can't make one, he has no right to tell a woman when and where to create one. So will the real men get up? I know you're fed up, ladies, but keep your head up.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. Keep your head up. Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Keep your head up.
Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy.
Keep your head up.
Ooh, child, things will get brighter.
Hey yo, I remember Marvin Gaye used to sing to me. He had me feeling like black was the thing to be. And suddenly the ghetto didn't seem so tough. And though we had it rough, we always had enough. I huffed and puffed about my curfew and broke the rules. Ran with the local crew and had a smoke or two. I realized mama really paid the price. She nearly gave her life to raise me right. And all I had to give her was my pipe dream of how I rock the mic and make it to the right screen. I'm trying to make $1 out of 15 cents. It's hard to be legit and still pay your rent. And in the end, it seems I'm heading for the pen. I try to find my friends, but they're blowing in the wind. Last night, my buddy lost his whole family. It's gonna take the man in me to conquer this insanity. It seems the rain will never let up. I try to keep my head up and still keep from getting wetter. You know it's funny when it rains, it pours. They got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. Said it ain't no hope for the youth, and the truth is it ain't no hope for the future. And then they wonder why we crazy. I blame my mother for to a crack baby. We ain't meant to survive, cause it's a setup. And even though you're fed up, you got to your head up. To all the ladies having babies on their own, I know it's kinda rough and you're feeling all alone. Daddy's long gone and he left you by your lonesome. Thank the Lord for my kids, even if nobody else want them. Cause I think we can make it, in fact I'm sure. And if you fall, stand tall and come back for more. Cause ain't nothing worse than when your son wants to know why his daddy don't love him no more. You can't complain, you was dealt this hell of a hand without a man feeling helpless. Because there's too many things for you to deal with, dying inside, but outside you're looking fearless. While the tears is rolling down your cheek, you're steady hoping things don't all fall this week. Cause if it did, you couldn't take it. And don't blame me, I was given this world, I didn't make it. And now my son's getting older and older and cold from having the world on his shoulders. While the rich kids are driving Benz, I'm still trying to hold on to surviving friends. And it's crazy, it seems they'll never let up, but please, you got to keep your head up.
The excellent Tupac Shakur there with Keep Your Head Up. Before that was Queen Latifah with UNITY off her album Black Rain. Peds, thoughts?
Yeah, a couple of thoughts about that. First of all, great to hear a female MC for the first time on Rudy's Records. Hope to hear many more in the future. You know, Lauryn Hill, Rhapsody, maybe even a bit of Temper in some later shows.
There may be a female MC coming up sooner than you think. I don't want to give anything away here, but yeah.
Oh, nice.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Yeah, I mean, Queen Latifah, she's nice on mic. I really don't know hardly any of her stuff, so I think I'm going to check a bit of that out. And with Tupac, yeah, I thought it was really interesting that you selected Tupac as a conscious rapper. So I'll preface this by saying I'm not a big Tupac fan at all. But as a conscious rapper, it was probably not how I would have placed him. Like, I'm aware that he does songs like this that are kind of like social commentary. But for me, I always thought, you know, kind of the other side of his quite brutal, like vulgar bars kind of negated that. But am I misrepresenting man here?
Yeah, I mean, what did he die at 24? I think he released 5 albums in his lifetime. I mean, watch any documentary on him, you'll see the kind of chaotic life he led. But in terms of his music, there was a proper kind of depth of different types of songs covering all different subjects. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't tar him with one brush. There's a lot more to him than people think. We're celebrating 1993. In previous shows, we've covered music from 1991 and 1992, and you can find those on Mixcloud. One of the groups that was played on the 1991 show was De La Soul. In 93, they released their 3rd album, Balloon Mind State. One of the many groups that started sampling a lot of jazz records. In the late 80s, groups were sampling a lot of James Brown and funk. On the West Coast, a lot of George Clinton and Parliament Funkadelic. But yeah, 93 was the year of the jazz sample. This is De La Soul with Ego Tripping.
Mercy, mercy, ego trip, mercy, ego trip, mercy. Rolling in town, how you do? I got the joint to make you jump because I'm heading eastbound, tired of the merry-go-round and around, and everybody's talking about your stuff funny, but they still telling lies to me. I got the trees in my backyard, and it's hard for them to tell a lie to me. And who's the foot? I'm the foot, but who's stepping? You know where I'm stepping. Skirts play with it cause I'm slick like that. I'm the greatest MC in the world. You got to give me mine cause I'm heavy when I weigh it. Watch the way I changed my pitch up, smack my bitch up, I never did it. The flavor's being bucked, but brothers ain't getting it, get it? Or else you're a goner. When I rolls over, you're gonna have to wanna lamb. Cause it's the Chattanooga champ. Taking a train, taking a train, taking a train, taking a train.
Now I'm something like a phenomenon. I'm something like a phenomenon. Well, I'm the hourglass cat, drug it out of jack.
For chill.
Cause I spill the phenomenon. Pack the holes in my lawn. Got girls in my song. Word is born. I'm a living phenomenon. Well, I'm a better brand. Cause I'm a Superman. I run the block with my circle cause I'm Nubian. I got the platinum rust. So don't even fuss. Cause DJ Paul, he's down with us. Now people stop taking my style and for a joke I don't sass or frass. I put the foot up the ass. Sometimes I fast, won't off like a seal.
When they reminisce over you.
For real. Mace chopped the record down to the bone. And now Renee King is on my telephone. But I got the ring, ha ha, hey, hey.
Cause this type of shit happens every day.
I got the McNair connection, so my import stuff. What word am I? Cause I'm so fly.
Yes, on and on. I'm in like never rob my yacht. I got gills like Johnny. Sail at 7L. We're good for ya. Bigger than bigs. Dig it. I dug it. Ways that amazes popes. I am the is equals is cause it's caught up when the tide taught me the ropes. No weights for the base. Man, I'll give you 4. For a verb unheard of, man, give me one more. Alright, you got it if you're special. With a dab of toe tapper when a lot's going on. And ain't a damn thing happening. The answer to the riddle is me. And here's the question, who could be? Fresh. Who could be? Dope. Who could be? Nice. Who could be? Beautiful. Who could be? Word. Who could be?
Me be the Jericho Turnpike Bandit. Less competition, try to troop my way. I say the song you never heard before. I feed the famine in the mind. So mind your manners, baby. I run a line on ya. Lay ya on the springs, then slay ya. All this in a condom, cause I be a taxpayer. Promoting of a moccasin, I skin like Danny Boone when I swallow hither. So give me room, just give me room. Back the hell up.
Know what I'm saying?
Or when I run the mic, there won't be no delaying. Pressure 40 dozen like an easy bigger oven.
Blues got the muffin.
Eat it.
Blues got the muffin.
Eat it.
Intoxicate many with my talk without intoxicating myself low. So I got to walk slow, but don't you trip. Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip. Somebody's crying. Ego trip. Ego trip. I know somebody. Ego trip. Ego trip.
Della Soul.
Ego trip.
Ego Tripping Part 2.
Ego trip. Ego trip. Ego trip.
Off their excellent album Balloon Mind State. Apart from hip-hop groups sampling jazz, some groups even started introducing live musicians to feature on their albums. 2 artists that did this the best was Diggable Planets and Guru, who's one half from Gangstar. First up, I'm going to play you a song from Diggable Planets. The song's called Rebirth of Slick. Cool like that.
Float straight out of our lids. Them, they got booed by these hard rock Brooklyn kids. Us floor rush when they DJ booming classics. You dig the crew on the fattest hip hop record. He touched the kinks and sinks into the sounds. She frequents deep, fatter joints called undergrounds. Our funk zooms like you hit the Mary Jane. They flock to booms, man, boogie had to change. Who freaks the clips with matter mouth percussion? Where kinky hair goes to unthought of dimensions. Why is it so fly? Cause hip hop kept some drama. When butterfly rock the light blue suede pumas. What by the cut? We push it off the corner. How was the buzz entire hip hop era? Was fresh in fact since they started saying Audi. Cause funk's made fat from right beneath my hood. The pooba of the styles like miles and shit. Like 60s funky worms with waves and perms. Just sending junky rhythms right down your block. We beat to rap, what key beat to lock. But I'm cool like that. 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 I'm cool. I'm cool.
We be the chocolates, taps on my raps. She innovates after sweeter cat naps. He at the funk club with the vibrate. Them they be crazy down with the 5 me. It can kick a plan, then a crowd burst. Me, I be digging it with the bug verse. Us, we be freaking till dawn, peace and I. He, yes, It's a stranger smile, so I say hi.
What's up?
Who understood? Yeah, understood the plans. Him heard of it and put it to his hands. What I just flip, let borders get loose. How to consume all the beaches like juice. If it's the shit, we'll lift it off the plastic. The babes will go spastic. Hip hop game's a classic. Pimp play a sharp, it don't matter. I'm fatter, axe butter, how I zone.
Man, Cleopatra Jones.
And I'm chill like that. 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 I'm chill.
We get you free, cause the clips be fat for us. Them dug the jams and commenced to going off. She sweats the beats and asked me cause she puffed it. Me, I got crew kids, 7 and a crescent. Us cause a buzz when a nickel bags are dealt. Him, that's my man with the asteroid belt. They catch a fizz from the Mr. Doodle Big. He rocks a tee from the Brooklyn 9 pigs. The rebirth is slick like my gangster stroll. The lyrics just like Luke, come in stacks and rolls. You used to find the bug in a box with Fade. Now he boogies up your stage, plats twist the braids. And I'm peace like that. 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 I'm peace.
Check it out, man. I groove like that. I'm smooth like that. I jive like that. I roll like that.
Yeah, I'm thick like that. I stack like that. I'm down like that. I'm black like that.
Yo, I funk like that. I'm fat like that. I'm in like that cause I swing like that.
We jazz like that. We freak like that. We zoom like that. We out. We out. We out.
I'm tired, chumps trying to waste my time. I ain't got no time to play. Gotta make moves.
Never no time to play. Gotta keep working every day. Never no time to play. Gotta make moves with no delay.
Gotta make moves.
Never no time to play.
No time to play.
Gotta keep working every day. Never no time to play.
I gotta make moves. Nope, I can't stop. Nope, I can't stop to talk. I gotta go, yo. Basically, I'm a brother they depend on, lean on, so now I gotta be gone. I gotta keep strong, always staying busy, kid, cause I can never fall off. Laziness ain't getting to me, there's too much opportunity. And I'm not waiting for no one, cause slow ones, they don't get nothing done, son.
Never no time to play. Gotta keep working every day.
No time to play.
Never no time to play. Gotta make moves with no delay.
I gotta make moves.
Never no time to play. Gotta keep working every day.
No time to play. Time is running short, sport. Make a move or get caught. Nothing lasts forever, baby. Maybe you shouldn't act so crazy. Instead of trying to be the man, you could really be the man if you had a plan, understand? But I'm not the one to be waiting for you. Back in the day, I used to do stuff for you. Now I'm warning you that you really ain't no pimp, you wimp.
Never no time to play. Gotta keep working every day.
No time to play.
Never no time to play. Gotta make moves with no delay.
I gotta make moves.
Never no time to play. Gotta keep working every day. Never no time to play.
I gotta make moves. I gotta make moves each and every day. I need the cash money. With my rhyme display, I may take all the paper. Wow, I guess I have the know-how. When you see me in the house, you better go, what's up, G? What's up, gang? Then give me a pound because I've been down. Dedicated and I've waited for my turn. Cause respect is something you earn.
Never no time to play. Gotta keep working every day. Never no time to play.
I gotta make moves.
Gotta make moves with no delay. Never no time to play.
No time to play.
Keep working every day. Never no time to play.
I gotta make
Gotta make moves. Never no time to play. Gotta keep working every day. Never no time to play. Gotta make moves with no delay. Never no time to play.
Guru, with No Time to Play, of his great Jazzmatazz album. Working with lots of excellent jazz musicians, vocalists, intermixed with his rhymes and beats. Peds, thoughts?
Wow. So like Premier had nothing to do with that album, with that side of things that Guru was doing.
No, or Guru, he produced it himself as well. I think they would end up being like 4 or 5 albums of the Jazzmatazz series. I mean, my favourite is this one from '93, Jazzmatazz 1. But yeah, I mean, he works with loads of great artists. So on that album, Guru also, apart from using well-known jazz artists, he also picks musicians from the emerging acid jazz scene from within the UK, using members of the Brand New Heavies, Courtney Pine, and loads more. I thought I'd play a couple of tracks that are from the UK to shine a light on the acid jazz scene that was going on in 1993. Both timeless, if you ask me. Both mixing jazz with more contemporary genres like hip-hop, electronic music. Yeah, I'll play the tunes and shut up. This will show you better than what I can. First up, this is Us 3. The song's called Cantaloupe. Flip fan.
Yeah, yeah, have you heard the news today? People right across the world are pledging they will play the game. Victims of a modern world, circumstances brought us here. Armageddon's come too near, too near now. Foresight is the only key to save our children's destiny. The consequences are so grave, so grave now. The hypocrites we are their slaves, so my friends to stop the end on each other we depend. Oh, we depend. Mountain high and river deep, stop it going on. We gotta wake this world up from and sleep. Oh, people, stop it going on. Yeah, yeah, have you heard the news today? Money's on the menu in my favorite restaurant. Well, don't talk about quantity, cause there's no fish left in the sea. Greedy men been killing off the lot the rapper was. And you better play it nature's way, she won't take it all away. And don't try and tell me you know more than her about right from wrong. Oh, you've upset the balance, man, done the only thing you can. Now my life is in your hands. Mountain high and river deep, oh yeah, we've gotta stop it going on. We gotta wake this world up from its sleep. Oh, people, stop it going
Jamiroquai. When you gonna learn? off his debut album, Emergency on Planet Earth. There needs to be more didgeridoo solos on every tune from now on.
Yeah, I agree. And how come, did I hear it right? It went from a didgeridoo sample and then just cut straight into something completely different. Did that happen?
Into some sweet slap bass. Got the funk. Yeah, I'm a big, I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure, but I'm a massive fan of early Jamiroquai. Yeah, my dad used to play that a lot in the car as a kid, so fond memories of 93 for that one.
You paint an amazing picture. I can just see Dave now tapping his hand on the steering wheel to a bit of Jamiroquai, arm out the window.
Sweet Vauxhall Cavalier. Okay, so you listen to Rudy's Records on Mim Radio. We're nearly coming to the end of my part of playing my favourite songs from the year. We also take requests, so we had this next tune was requested from a good friend, Shaheen Ghazanori. Shouts out, Shahs. You can get in touch with me if you want to suggest songs for our next show where we'll be focusing on 1994. You can contact us at Rudy's Records on Instagram, Rudy with a Y, or rudysrecords@outlook.com. The final song I'm going to play for my pit is Bjork, and then following that I'll be handing you over to Mr. Peds to play his Sweet 45. Don't forget, at the end, the Battle of 1993. Strap in and let's go.
To happen.
Your big time sensuality. You're listening to Rudy's Records on MIM Radio. So each show we play you the hottest releases from a particular year. And this year is 1993. In the first part of the show, you heard music from Diggable Planets, Tupac Shakur, and Souls of Mischief. Later on, we've got the debut of our new feature, The Battle of 1993. But first, I'm going to play you some Cypress Hill. Now, Tulip played you Cypress Hill's debut album in Rudy's Records in 1991, and you can get that on Catch Up on Mixcloud. But it was Cypress Hill's second album in 1993 that gave them mainstream success. And this success was driven largely by their crossover hit, the up-tempo Insane in the Brain. But don't overlook this album as it's full of classic Cypress Hill stoner hip-hop. Now, from a personal point of view, Cypress Hill were one of the first hip-hop acts I ever listened to, having picked up a copy of Cypress Hill 4 on a car boot when I was 12. Now, my tastes have developed over the years, and for me, the main MC, Be Real, has been overshadowed by more lyrical, better flow rappers. But one thing that has remained the same is my love for DJ Muggs' production. He's the man responsible for the sound of Cypress Hill, and in turn, the inspiration for a whole raft of West Coast hip-hop. He's still as prolific as ever, having released 4 albums this year. Of his later stuff, I have to recommend the Chaos album he put out in 2018 with Rock Marciano. But back in 1993, he was the man behind the buttons of one of the biggest hip-hop groups in the world. This is I Wanna Get High. Cypress Hill, classic stoner hip-hop from 1993. Tulip?
Yeah, sounds great. Those drums, banging. I used to have a VHS of Cypress Hill's videos and some live gigs. And yeah, I just really wish that I get to see them at some point because they look like they put on a great live show. Yeah, big fan.
Yeah, back in the day, VHS hip-hop cassettes, they were like gold dust back at school. Do you ever think that Cypress Hill, they're kind of like they were like a one-issue party? Do you know what I mean? And they maybe Because they basically, all their tunes, all their albums are solely about getting stoned. I wonder if they had a bit more of a diverse subject matter, they might have been even bigger.
Yeah, there's definitely an argument to be made, but to be honest, I'm all about the beats and the production. I think they could definitely get rid of Sendog. Sorry, Sendog. But yeah, those first 2 albums still stand up for me.
Yeah, definitely agree with you, Sendog there. I think it was a lot of the time he was like they called him like the shadow voice. Sendog is basically a glorified hype man.
Yeah, there seems to be a few of those, not just in hip hop, but in all genres. I'm thinking Bez. Who was I thinking of the other day? That was it, Spliff Star, Busta Rhymes, this guy. He's always seems to be there, but what does he actually do?
Yeah, a bit like a radio host as well. Okay, next up is Snoop Dogg's debut album, Doggy Style. So if you heard the last show, you'd have known that he was introduced to the world on Dr. Dre's The Chronic back in 1992. But it was this album that saw both him and Dre take the West Coast sound to its pinnacle. Nearly 30 years later, and Snoop Dogg is still as relevant as ever. He does multiple guest verses each year with contemporary artists, and he's dropped 17 albums since 1993. Now, back in the day, I wasn't too much of a Snoop Dogg fan, but in the last few years, I've developed a fascination with the man and a love for his music. I'd recommend anyone checking out his YouTube show, GG News, where he interviews stars whilst they both get high. I especially check the Seth Rogen and the Mike Tyson interviews there. I'm sport for choice. We've watched Play You from Doggy Style. Too many classic beats and bars, but I've decided to plump for Who Am I? What's My Name?
Of the sea, back to the block, Snoop Doggy Dogg, funky at the dock. Went solo on that ass, but it's still the same. Long Beach is the spot where I serve my cane. Follow me, but don't lose your grip. 9 tris ain't the years there for me to fuck up shit. So I ain't holding nothing back, and motherfucker, I got 5 on the 20 sack. It's like that, and as a matter of fact, cause I never hesitate to put a nigga on his back.
Yeah, so keep out the manuscript. You see that this a must we drop gangsta shit.
What's my motherfucking name? Yeah. It's the bow to the wild, creeping and crawling, Yiggy yes yo, and Snoop Doggy Dogg in the motherfucking house like every day. Dropping shit with my nigga Mr. Dr. Dre. Like I said, niggas can't fuck with this, and niggas can't fuck with that shit that I drop, cause you know it don't stop. Mr. 187 on the motherfucking top, tick-tock, now with a Glock, just some nuts in the cock. Robbing motherfuckers, then I kill them blood cops, and I step through the fog, and I creep through the small, cause I'm Snoop Doggy, 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 Dogg. Your hands in the motherfucking air and wave the motherfuckers like you just don't care. Yeah, roll up the dank and pour the drink and watch it stink. Cause doggies on the gang, my bankrolls on swole. My shit's on hit legit, now I'm on parole. Stroll with the dog pound right behind me and up in your bitch is where you might find me playing that G thing. She want the nigga with the biggest nuts, and guess what? He is I and I am him. Slim with the tilted brim. What's my motherfucking name?
Doggy Dog.
Snoop Dogg, Snoop Doggy Dog, Snoopy Dizzle, Big Snoop, Snoop Lion. Whatever you call him, I think he's dope. Chew?
Legend, mate. Absolute legend. I compare it to Nas. Like, you know, when your debut albums are so good that anything after that just doesn't quite compare. But yeah, still a legend.
Classic, yeah. So my final huge album from 1993, before we move on to some lesser known works and little reggae mini mix coming up, is Enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers from Wu-Tang. So I bought this album in my early teens and took it home with much excitement. And on first listen, I was completely overawed by the album. It was like nothing I'd ever heard. It was full of kung fu film samples, dark piano loops, and what sounded like 100 different MCs, all with thick New York accents. The Wu-Tang are a 9-piece crew with RZA as the head and visionary. He plotted this album to be followed by solo projects for each member, even going as far as dictating which solo member signed to which label. The recent 4-part documentary of Mics and Men shows the chaotic plan in action. And over the next 30 years, not a year went by without a group or solo project being released. So expect a lot more Wu-Tang releases in Rudy Records. Now again, like with Doggy Style, I'm absolutely sport for choice of what to play for you. But today I've gone for 2. First up, we're going to hear Tears, followed by Cream, or Cash Rules Everything Around
Yo, check the script. Me and the guards didn't rip. Blunts in the grip, 40 dogs in my lips. Had a box, boom boom, the bass would blast. We was laughing at all the girls that passed. Conversation, mothers had begun to discuss. Hey yo, remember that kid to bust? Oh yeah, he ran but he didn't get far, cause I dropped him. Not knowing exactly what line ahead. My little brother, my mother sent them out for bread. Get the what done? It's a hot day in the summer. Didn't expect to come across a crazy gunner. Hey shorty, checking from the bag in the dough. But he was brave, looked him in the eye and said no. But he splattered him, bowed and he snatched the bag. Hit his pockets, then he jetted up the ass. Girl screaming, the noise up and down the block. What? I ran frantically, then I dropped down to his feet. I saw the blood all over the hot concrete. I picked him up, then I held him by his head, his eyes shut. That's when I knew he was, oh man, how do I say goodbye? It's always the good ones that have to die. Memories in the corner of my mind, flashbacks, I was laughing all the time. I taught him all about the bees and birds, but I wish I had a chance to sing these 3 words.
My man, my ex Big Mo from the shelter, bout to hit skits from this girl named Thelma. Now Thelma had a rep that was higher than her neck. Every girl from Charlotte, this to respect. We was stimmy, you know how it is when you're blitzed. 3 o'clock in the morning, something got to give. Mo said, here go first. I said, I'll take next. Here, take this raincoat and practice safe sex. He seemed to ignore. I said, be for real. She's not even worth it to go raw, dear. A man's gonna do what a man's gonna do. He got butt naked and stuck to power you. 20 minutes went by, I'm out without a doubt. I'm not pumping up, I am airing out. Hey yo, he came out laughing with glory. I'm surprised he's still living to tell a story. But he carried on with the same old stuff with Stephanie, like a whammy. He pressed his luck. Both tried to be down with OPP. Ain't nothing wrong, but he got caught with the HIV now. No life to live, Doc says 2 more years. So after the laughter, I guess comes the tears.
Over here, baby. Word up, 2 for 5. Some niggas got garbage down the way. Word up.
Cash
know what I'm
moves everything around me. Cream it.
Yeah. Check this old fly shit out. Word up.
Cash
Take
moves
you on a
everything
natural
around
joint.
me. Cream get the
Here
money.
we go.
Dollar
Check
bill,
this shit.
yo.
Yeah, I grew up on the crime side, the New York Times side. Staying alive was no job. At second hands, moms bounced on old men. So then we moved to Shaolin Land. A young youth, you're rocking the go-to. Low goose, only way I began to G-York was drug loot. And let's start it like this, son. Rolling with this one and that one. Pulling out gats for fun. But it was just a dream for the team who was a fiend. Started smoking rules at 16. And running up in gates and doing hits by high stakes. Making my way on 5 skates. No question I was speed for cracks and weed. The combination made my eyes bleed. No question I would flow off and try to get the dough off. Sticking up white boys on boards. My life got no better. Same damn low sweater. Times is rough and tough like leather. Figured out I went the wrong route. So I got with a sick ass click and went all out. Catching keys from cross seas. Rolling in MPVs. Every week we made 40 G's. Yo, nigga, respect mine. A nigga to tech notch. Bow. Move from the gate now.
Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo.
It's been 22 long, hard years, I'm still struggling. Survival got me bugging, but I'm alive on arrival. I beat back the shape of the streets and stay awake to the ways of the world, cause shit is deep. A man with a dream, with plans to make cream, which failed. I went to jail at the age of 15, a young buck selling drugs and such, who never had much, trying to get a clutch of what I could not. The court played me short, now I face incarceration. Pacing, going upstate's my destination. Handcuffed in back of a bus, 40 of us. Life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough. But as the world turned, I learned life was hell. Living in the world no different from a cell. Every day I escape from takes, giving chase, selling bass, smoking bones in the staircase. Though I don't know why I chose to smoke cess. I guess that's the time when I'm not depressed, but I'm still depressed. And I ask, what's your work? Ready to give up, so I seek the old earth who explain working hard may help you maintain. To learn to overcome the heartaches and pain. You got stick up, crack rocks and stray shots, all in the block that stays hot. Leave it up to me while I be living proof to kick the truth to the young black youth. When shorties running wild, smoking cess, drinking beer, and ain't trying to hear what I'm kicking in his ear. Neglected for now, but yo, it got to be accepted. That what? The life is hectic.
Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Cream get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan. That's Cream. Before that, you heard Tears. And their 1993 debut, Enter the Wu-Tang, 36 Chambers. Again, spoiled for choice with that album. Tulip?
1993. You cheeky lady. So we've had Animals of Farthing Wood, Cypress Hill, Snoop Doggy Dogg, and Wu-Tang all in 1993. Putting you on the spot, do you have a favourite Wu-Tang member?
Not really. I mean, I would probably say RZA for his production. In terms of bars, I'd probably say Jizza. But I think, like I said in the intro, like I was and still am to an extent just a bit overawed by Wu-Tang, and it's just so much to take in that I find it really hard to, pick a favourite and to differentiate between projects, because even on their solo projects, there's so many guest spots and so much shared production that I find it all a bit too much to take in sometimes. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, funnily enough, on this album, and could be argued a few Wu-Tang albums, Ghostface doesn't kind of shine as the solo star, but in terms of his solo work and releases, for me, Ghostface is my favourite.
Sick. Cool. So you're listening to Rudy's Records on 1993. The next show is 1994. Send any requests you want to hear to rudysrecords@outlook.com. So far, I've played you 3 Goliaths of hip hop that even your mum will have heard of: Cypress Hill, Snoop Dogg, and Wu-Tang. Now, my final hip hop act is Master Ace Incorporated, a hip hop group comprised of Lord Digger, Paula Perry, Leisha, Unique, and Master Ace. To be honest, I can't tell any MC from the other with the exception of Master Ace, who I believe is one of the best and one of the most slept on MCs of all time. I'll save my comprehensive biography of Master Ace for his next solo album in 2001, but I will say he's one like no other. He's super smart, university educated, really clear on the mic, comes up with great concepts, and still keeps true to his origins. So this album I think is a bit of a miss overall. It's actually a parody of gangster rap, but that's really where it falls short, because like many hip hop parodies of gangster rap, it's not actually that clear that the album is a parody, and so it just comes across like it's an actual gangster rap album rather than a parody. But this is Style Wars from Master Ace Incorporated. It's Master Ace that opens up the rhyming. Enjoy.
Yeah. Check it out, man. Check it out, Anna. 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 It's the Ricky. Here we go. Tiki, Tavi. Yo, my dick beat. Brown like Bobby. I be flying. Heads with my scientific old Mayan. Your brain cells are frying. Buying, blacking, packing a tour. Macking, jacking, smacking a whore. So fuck Lottie Dottie up. Any other hottie, I get wrecked like the planes at LaGuardia. Rowdy like Roddy Piper. I'm hyper, type of guy to let it fly like a sniper. Viper, flashing, slashing a verse and
Here's more nigga black like a Herson. Cursing crazy, dirty ass mouth. My dick is longer than 95 South.
damn, I'm teed off like Howie, like Roxanne, I'm real. Plus I'm the master who talk what he feel like a eel. Electrifying, I'm trying to stop the madness. The black man is dying, word up. Dialect for the dome. I live in a cage, but the cage ain't my home. I'm a chrome down and wide body kid. I'm bold like that shit you wash your clothes with. So sit down and check how I am. But that's not who I am.
Sick, I'm quick with the hot 1, 2, then I kick ass, pumping like gas through your town, and I won't turn my jungle music down.
You can call it what you want, but I came to cause a commotion. Check out the flow, son, you might get the notion to run, but you cannot hide. There's no escaping the super hero with a cape, and your son bought my tape, and you wanted for raping my mother, my culture. You just left a gaping hole. I'm in control like Marley. I'm crashing my Jeep into your bullshit Harley, so get off the road, rednecks. Here I come with 121 kids from the slum getting dumb. Brooklyn, the Bronx, Watts, Queens, Compton, and 20 other spots. Yo, I be writing up the mad composition. Mission to uplift black man's position. Then go fishing and catch me a whale. Great big white one and put him on sale. If I fail, I'm gonna go back and put him in jail. And make a smoke crack and get him off track and even up the score. Attack his daughter and treat her like a whore. Fool, Master Ace is the kid, making sure that them punk mother effers get dead, yeah.
That's Style Wars off their 1993 album Slaughterhouse. Again, how that album is a parody of gangster rap, I really don't understand. It's early Master Ace. He gets a lot better. His concepts get a lot stronger. A lot of his albums are built around whole concepts. So get ready in future Rudy's Record shows for that. What do you think of that, Chew?
Yeah, not heard that before, or the album. I know the album Sitting on Chrome, which I'm a big fan of. So yeah, I'll have to check this one out.
Now we're switching up for a mini reggae mix. 1993 was a big year for reggae and reggae-inspired tracks, including the biggest selling single of the year that I'm going to play first. So crack open a red stripe, draw for the jerk chicken, and prepare your chalice. Runtings.
What's up, man? Hey, yo, what's going on, yo? Sick and tired of 5-0 running up on the block, you know what I'm saying? Yo, still, they came around looking for you the other day. Word, bust it.
Informer, you know, say that I'm a stormy, I go blame. I like you bum bum down. Take the man that say that I'm a stormy, stab somebody down the lane. I like you bum bum down. Informer, you know, say that I'm a stormy, I go blame. I like you bum bum down. Take the man that say that I'm a stormy, stab somebody down the lane. I like you bum bum down. These are them gonna come in and they blow down my door. Rain it can pour through my window, so they put me in the back the car at the station. From that point on, I reached my destination. Where the destination region at the east detention. Where I look down my pants, look up my bottom. So informer, you know, say that I'm a snowman, I go blame. I like it boom boom down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stab somewhere down the lane. I like it boom boom down. Informer, you know, say that I'm a snowman, I go blame. I like it boom boom down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stab somewhere down the lane. I like it boom boom down. So big on them, they think they have more power. They on the phone, me say they wanna want me for once I use it once and now me call me lover. Love who me calling on the one tell me and me lover in my heart down to my belly. Yes, and I'm a snowman, I feel cool and deadly. It's the one MC Shine and the one that is snow. Together we all have a Mr. Tornado Informer. You know, say that I'm a snowman, I go glam. I like it boom boom down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stab somewhere down the lane. I like it boom boom down. Informer. You know, say that I'm a snowman, I go glam. I like it boom boom down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stab somewhere down the lane. I like it boom boom down. So listen for me, you better listen for me now. Listen for me, you better listen for me now. Bring me the rubber, the microphone, but the rock and stay. You say that I'm a snowman, you the art to cut down, but I'm not in and out the dance. And me say where you come from. People them say you come from Jamaica, but me born and raised in the ghetto, no one tell for no. People black people, man, is all a man know. Yeah, my shoes and them tear up and my toes just a show. When me about and all the one Toronto, so informer. You know, say that I'm a snowman, I go glam. I like it boom boom down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stab somewhere down the lane. I like it boom boom down. Informer. You know, say that I'm a snowman, I go glam. I like it boom boom down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stab somewhere down the lane. I like it boom boom down. Come with a nice young lady, intelligent, yes, she juggling Ari. Everywhere me go, me never left for a tally. You say that it's no me, I the rum dance man. Rum it in a dance, in a nation. You never know, say that I'm a snowman, I the boom shaka. Tell me never lay down flat in a one cardboard box. You say that I'm a snowman, I go reaching at the top. So informer, you know, say that I'm a snowman, I go blame. I like it boom boom down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stab somewhere down the lane. I like it boom boom down. Informer, you know, say that I'm a snowman, I go blame. I like it boom boom down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stab somewhere down the lane. I like it boom boom down. Why would
Me sitting round coolin' with my dibby dibby girl. Police knock my door, lick up my pal. Rough me up and I can't do a thing. Pick up my line when my telephone ring. Take me to the station, black up my hands. Trail me down cause I'm hanging with the snowman. What I'm gonna do, I'm backed in a trap. Slap me in the face and took all of my gap. They have no clues and they wanna get warmer, but Shan won't turn informer.
Informer, you know, say that I'm a snowman, I go glam. I like it boom boom down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stab somewhere down the lane. I like it boom boom down. Informer, you know, say that I'm a snowman, I go glam. I like it boom boom down. Take the man that say that I'm a snowman, stab somewhere down the lane.
I've been watching you, a la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Come on, a la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Hey, standing across the room, I saw you smile. I said I wanna talk to you for a little while.
loves me or not. But the dread I know that love is his to get. With a little bit of this and a little bit of that, the lyrics goes on the attack. My tongue gets tied, and that's no lie. I'm looking in your eyes. I'm looking in your big brown eyes, ooh girl, and I've got this to say to you. Hey, girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. Girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Ooh yeah. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. One more time. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Sing it. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Yeah. Woo 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 wee. Yeah. I'm looking in your big brown eyes. Ooh yeah. And I've got this to say to you. Hey. Girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. Girl, I want to make you sweat, sweat till you can't sweat no more. And if you cry out, I'm gonna push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Yeah. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Push it some more. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Alright. A la 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 long, a la 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 long, 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 long. Push it some more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, darling. She's floating like a butterfly, so charming. Baby girl. She recognized the man in me.
Number one of the world.
There's something in her eyes like a spell getting me hypnotized. Oh Lord, she gave me one smile, two smile, three smile. She got me going wild.
Worth more than diamonds and
So
pearls.
baby, don't change your style.
Sweet honey.
Oh no, no love. Tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby, till I lose control. Tease me with your love until I lose control. Become my body and soul. Oh girl.
Woman, your love is like burning fire in my soul. Woman, tease me till me lose control. Woman, your love is like burning fire in my soul. Woman, tease me till me lose control. Me ball tease me and tickle up me fancy. Right round the clock until me reach climax. And when me reach, me will tell you to stop. We are aim for the sky and we not turn back.
Suddenly you think I found the love.
Not turn back.
Suddenly you think I found the love that I was searching for. Holding confidence that will never, never fail. Hearing angel voices singing love prevail. Ooh, darling. Ooh, hey, come closer to me. And me ball out when me sing I come. Tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby, till I lose control. Tease me with your love until I lose control. Become my body and soul. Oh girl. Tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby, till I lose control. Tease me with your love until I lose control. Take all my body and soul. Oh girl.
Hear me now. I will never forget the first time we kissed. It's like striking striking goal, catching a big fish. Yes, you are on top of my romance list. Second to none, you defeat the favorite woman you love. It's like burning fire, my soul. Woman, tease me till we lose control. Woman, you love. It's like burning fire, my soul. Woman, tease me till we lose control.
And even if my mind should resist, oh yeah, tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby, till I lose control. Tease me with your love until I lose control. Take all my body and soul, oh girl. Tease me, tease me, tease me, tease me, baby, till I lose control.
That's our 1993 reggae mini mix. You heard Informer by Snow, that was the biggest selling single of 1993. You heard Sweat, A La La Long Time by Inner Circle, and then finally Tease Me from Shakademus and Pliers.
Very, very nice, Mr. Peds. Enjoyed that selection a lot. Okay, time for the moment we've all been waiting for. It's a new feature on Rudy's Records. It's the Battle of 1993. So both me and Peds have picked 3 songs each. Our hidden gem, our biggest banger, and our favourite song of 1993. We've got our guest judge to declare the winner. Good luck, Mr. Peds. Time for round 1. What is your hidden gem of 1993?
My hidden gem is from Master Race Incorporated, off their Slaughterhouse album that we've previously listened to on today's show. So the song I'm going to play is entitled G-Pass. So a lot of you might recognise these bars from a later Master Ace Inc. release called Sitting on Chrome. But this is actually the original. Not a lot of people know that. That's why I've had this as my hidden gem. It's basically Master Ace talking about his Jeep and its sound system.
May I see your driver's license, please? May I see your driver's license, please? What's that in your cassette deck?
Brainiac dum-dums bust the scientifical approach to the course, and the force is centrifugal. Can you find your way through the lyrics that be catching them? Throw another rhyme across the room, they be fetching them. Then they take a loss to the master, and I throws crazy clothes, and they knows I be plastering all across the room, on the ceilings and the walls too. Punk motherfuckers didn't know I had the balls to come around they block with my cock diesel system and turn it up to 10 and then start to diss them. And they didn't want to battle. If they did, when they saw me, they'd open up their trunk, but they tried to ignore me. Hey, motherfuckers, I know you hear me calling you. Thought you wanted some, but I see that you're all into frontin'. Ain't no future in your frontin', so let's get it on like Marvin Gaye. Hey. Take the cash and sit it on the hood of your bullshit low rotten Cadillac. Back up your boys and let's start the battle. Act like you know the Master Ace don't play when it comes to my bass.
This ain't a blast from the past, it's a boomer from the future.
I'm a G-Bass nigga. Driving down the block like what else should a brother do? It's Saturday, the heat might smother you. Rolling down my window, G, I have an air conditioner, but I got the sound I want the whole world to listen to. Waiting at a red light, Kentucky Fried Chicken and low in theory tape in, bass crazy kicking and see this Puerto Rican, Latin, Chico Rico Suave in a red Corolla. Hey yo, does he wanna play? Pulling up beside me, looking like he wanted. Show me what you got, then watch me get up on it. Holding up traffic, but we can't hear they horns, cause he got music I grande, yeah, he got it going on. But I think I better school him, cause he don't know the time, so I'm turning up the boom, cause he cannot fuck with mine. Brothers hear me hitting from like 50 blocks away. I wanna turn the head, so you know I got to play high decibels, passing through a residential district. See a few cuties and I turn it up like this quick. Mira, man, don't sleep. I got the woofers in my jeans.
This ain't a blast from the past, it's a boomer from the future.
I'm a G-Bass nigga. I'm a G-Bass nigga. Black boy, turn that shit down. You know that America don't wanna hear the sound of the bass drum, jungle music. Go back to Africa, nigga, I'll arrest you if you're holding up traffic. I'll be damned if I listen, so cops save your breath and write another ticket if you have any left. I'm breaking eardrums while I'm breaking the law. I'm disturbing all the peace, cause the soldiers said war. To catch me if you can, here's a donut. Cause once you drive away, yo, you know I'm gonna go nut and turn it up the way it was before. Nice try, but you can't stop the power of the
bass in your eye. I wonder if I blasted a little Elvis Presley. Would they pull me over and attempt to arrest me? I really doubt it. They probably start dancing, jumping on my dick and pissing in they pants and wiggling and jiggling and grabbing on their pelvis. But you know my name, so you never hear no Elvis. Strictly the hardcore, dirty street level shit. Guards on my side, so watch what the devil get. Positivity hitting 50 levels deep. Coming out the woofers in my Jeep. I'm a Jeep ass nigga. I'm a Jeep ass nigga. I'm a Jeep ass nigga.
Master Ace, one of the most slept on of all time, paints pictures, tells stories. What do you think to that tune?
Yeah. I'm feeling nervous now. That was a banger. Enjoyed that a lot. Definitely going to check that album out.
Okay, well, what do you have as your hidden gem?
So we've already established that in my hip hop, I love a bit of consciousness in the lyrics, a bit of jazz in the instrumentals. So this hidden gem from me hits the spot. It's Freestyle Fellowship from their second album, Inner City Riots. This is Inner City Boundaries. Enjoy.
I stand in the center around all these sounds I see. Blessed alive that I found the key. That's how we be.
We are by no means ashamed of our cultural background. Not a tad bit afraid of change. Look around, the same old thing.
What's going on, man?
No, I can't call it. Trying to maintain, overlooking these boundaries. I gotta be righteous, I gotta be me. I gotta be conscious, I gotta be free. I gotta be able, I gotta attack. I gotta be stable, I gotta be black. Who is that surrounding me? Enemy, you crossed the wrong boundary. Poof, wicked witness wizardry. Disappear from here and end up in the tree. Cross the wrong boundary. Once we have the knowledge of some people, then we could be free and no devil could ever enter the boundary. I stand and listen around all these sounds I see. Blessing all that I found the key. That's how we be.
The sharpshooting wizard, but not a grand dragon. A chop off the block, but my pants ain't sagging. Got a strong ass grip, but my name ain't money grip. Like Gladys better when she sang with the Pips. And when it comes to strength, I'm surely of the stronger. And when it comes to death, I pray my children live longer. Payback's a bitch, that's why I never borrow. If the push comes to shove, I do a stick up tomorrow with the group thing over and my flat top gone. I'm living kinda lovely, only a law above me, proving that old time axiom. Birds of a feather flock together. Know where I'm coming from?
lead the birth of a new generation of blackness, and we're forced to set our boundaries.
That's how we be. I gotta be righteous, I gotta be me. I gotta be conscious, I gotta be free. I gotta be able to counterattack. I gotta be stable, I gotta be black. I gotta be open, gotta be mean. I gotta keep open, we're gonna be free. Gotta be able to counterattack. Gotta be stable, gotta be black.
Freestyle Fellowship. That's Inner City Boundaries. Okay. So in 1993, the television show Gladiators was huge. I tried my very best to get John Anderson in to adjudicate this great battle, but sadly he was busy. So we've brought in a guest judge all the way from Leeds, Fireman Richard Bateman. We'll now hand over to declare our winner of round one.
Hi, I'm Dickie Bateman, and I'm this month's judge of Battle of 1993. 6 big tunes, but only one winner. Let's get into it. The Hidden Gem category. 2 tunes I thought I hadn't heard, so I've judged them straight from first listen and gone with my gut feeling. The jazzy vibes, rolling drum beats and seamless flow, the sharpshooting wizard of Freestyle Fellowship has taken it.
Okay, there you have it, round one out the way. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty pleased with that. Peds?
Absolutely robbed. Absolutely robbed. I mean, that Inner City Boundaries tune, it sounds like the theme tune to Frasier. and then the rapping over the top, for me, it was just a bit too avant-garde, a bit too, yeah, definitely had that freestyle jazz vibe going on. But, you know, I'll dust myself off onto the next round.
Okay. The next round is round 2. The biggest banger of the year. Pedley, what have you selected?
I chose a huge dance floor filler. Dance floor, school discos, weddings, children's parties, everything. You played this, you know I was going to get up and start dancing. So I chose Boom Boom Shake the Room, brackets Boom Shake the Room by Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. This is Will Smith dropping some unusually aggressive and misogynistic lyrics. Check out those, but it's all about the killer hook.
And give a brother room. The fuse is lit and I'm about to go boom. Mercy, mercy, mercy me. My life was a cage, but on stage I'm free. Hyped up, psyched up, ready for wildin'. Standing in a crowd of girls like an island. I see the one I wanna sit. Come here, cutie. I flip her around and then I work that booty. Work the body, work the body. Slow down, girl, you're about to hurt somebody. Hold up, yo, let's get just one thing clear. There's only one reason why I came here. You women don't want me to tell you what's up. You women don't want me to tell you what's up. You women don't want me to tell you what's up. I came here tonight to hear the crowd go. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Tick, 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 boom. Well, yo, are y'all ready for me yet? Well, yo, are y'all ready for me yet? Well, yo, are y'all ready for me yet? Well, here I go, here I go, here I go. Yo, dance in the aisles when the prince steps to it. The rhyme is a football, y'all, and I went and threw it out in the crowd, and yo, it was a good throw. How do I know? Because the crowd went. In response to the way that I was kicking it, smooth and individual rhymes, always original, like the Dr. Jekyll man, and this is my high side. I am the driver, and y'all on a rap ride, so fellas, yeah. Are y'all with me? Yeah. And say fellas, yeah. Are y'all with me? Yeah. Why don't you tell the girls what y'all wanna do? You wanna ooh, ooh. That's right, yo, and I'm in the flow, so pump up the volume along with the tempo. I want everybody in the house to know I came here tonight to hear the crowd go. am. So told my mother that I never make a whack jam. But sometimes I get nervous and start to stutter, and I fumble every word I utter. So I just try to chill, but it gets worse and worse still. I need the crowd to get into it. They help me calm down and I can get through it. So higher, get your hands to the ceiling. Let it go, y'all, don't fight the feeling. Might get a stranglehold, sweat pouring. And like Jordan, yo, I'm scoring. Yeah, that's right, y'all, and I am in the flow. So pump up the volume along with the tempo. Many have died trying to stop my show. I came here tonight to hear the crowd go. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake. Take it to where I am. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Tick, 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 tick. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room. Boom, shake, shake, shake the room.
Boom, boom, shake the room, brackets, boom, shake the room. Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. Tulip, you dancing to that? You coming off your chair, making your way onto the dance floor?
I am in 1993 at Arno Vale School Disco with a tie around my head, but yeah. So you could have chosen Snoop Dogg, Wu-Tang, Cypress Hill, and you've come to the battle with Boom Boom Shake the Room.
DJ Peds is for the children, mate.
No, it's a brave choice. I like it. Okay, so for my biggest banger of '93, I've gone for KRS-One, Sound of the Police. So whoever's at Rock City many years ago when he played this live, everyone knows why this is the biggest banger.
That's
Let's
the sound
go.
of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Stand clear, done man attack. You can't stand where I stand, you can't walk where I walk. Watch out, we run New York. Policeman come, we bust him out the park. I know this for a fact, you don't like how I act. You claim I'm selling crack, well you be doing that. I'd rather say see ya, cause I would never be ya. Be a officer, you wicked overseer. You hot shot, wanna get props and be a savior. First show a little respect, change your behavior. Change your attitude, change your plan. There could never really be justice on stolen land. Are you really for peace and equality? Or when my car's hooked up, you know you wanna follow me. Your laws are minimal, cause you won't even think about looking at the real criminal. This has got to cease, cause we be getting hyped to the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Now here's a little truth. Open up your eye while you're checking out the boombox. Check the exercise. Take the word overseer like a sample. Repeat it very quickly and approve, for example. Overseer, 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 officer, 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 officer. Yeah, officer from overseer. You need a little clarity? Check the similarity. The overseer rode around the plantation. The officer is on patrol in our nation. The overseer could stop you what you're doing. The officer will pull you over just when he's pursuing. The overseer had the right to get ill. And if you fought back, the overseer had the right to kill. The officer has the right to arrest. And if you fight back, they put a hole in your chest. They both ride horses. After 400 years, I've got no choices. The police them have a little gun. So when I'm on the streets, I walk around with a bigger one. I hear it all day, just so they can run the light and be upon their way. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. Check out the message in a rough styling. The real criminal, all
want him salary. He wants it, so he put on a budget, kill people faith. My grandfather had to deal with the cops. My great grandfather dealt with the cops. My great grandfather had to deal with the cops. And then my great when it's gonna stop? Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the beast. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
KRS-One, Sound of the Police, from his album Return of the Boom Bap. Big tune. Peds?
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried now. Yeah, because that's an absolute banger. That yeah, dance floor filler for real. Although I would still say, yeah, my mum's not getting up for that, but
True,
she's probably getting up for Boom Boom Shake the Room.
Well, thankfully she's not judging this round, so we're going to hand over to Fireman Rich. What is your pick for round 2?
Banger goes to Peds, a true dance floor filler. This tune is guaranteed to get everyone at the party moving. Boom Boom Shake the Room.
I've absolutely smashed it there. Never in doubt, dance floor filler.
Wow. Maybe.
That's all you got to say.
Okay, well, at least it makes things interesting for the final round. Winner takes it all on this next round. The last round of the battle is our favourite songs of 1993. So, Peds, what have you picked and why?
Well, I chose Could It All Be So Simple from Wu-Tang Clan off their 1993 debut we've already listened to, Enter the Wu-Tang. So this is a song about reminiscing through rose-tinted glasses. And I think that's something we can all relate to, even if we can't relate to exactly what Wu-Tang are reminiscing about. It's RZA on the buttons, Ghostface and Raekwon on the mic, and that evocative sample from Gladys Knight about the good old days.
Hey, you know, everybody's talking about the good old days, right? Yeah. Everybody, the good old days, the good old days.
Good old days.
Well, let's talk about the good old days.
Let's talk about them shits, man. Hold up, baby. You know what I'm saying? Take you on this lyrical high real quick. 1993 exoticness. You know what I'm saying? Let's get technical. Where's your bone at? Get up on that shit, alright? Yo, started off on the Allen, AK Chandler, niggas wailing, gunshots thrown and phone dialing. Back in the days, I'm 8 now, making a tape now. Ray gotta get a plate now. Ignorant and mad young, wanted to be the one till I got loud, felt one. Yeah, my pops was a fiend since 16, shooting that's that shit in his bloodstream. That's the life of a crimey, real life crimey. If niggas know the habits behind me. Day one, yo, growing all up in the ghetto. Now I'm a weed fiend, jetting the palmetto. In Medina, yo, no doubt, the guard got crazy clout, pushing a big joint from down south. So if you're filthy stacked up, better watch your back and duck, cause these fiends, they got it cracked up. Now my man from up north, now he got the law, as solid as a rock and crazy saw. No jokes, I'm not playing, kid is folks. Desert Eagle is dick and put him in a yoke. And the note for sure, I got wreck and rip shot. I pointed a gat at his mother's knot. Word out. Fuck that. Dedicated to the winners and the losers. Dedicated to all Jeeps and Land Cruisers. Dedicated to the 5, 850i.
Dedicated to niggas who do drive-bys.
Dedicated to the Lexus and the Axe.
Dedicated to MPVs. Fat
nigga, yeah.
Yo, kicking the fly cliches, doing duets with Ray and A. Happens to make my day. Though I'm tired of busting off shots, having to rock knots, running up in spots and making shit hot. I'd rather flip shows instead of those hanging on my living room wall. My first joint and it went gold. I want a lamp, I want to be in the shade, plus a spotlight, getting my dick rolled all night. I want to have me a fat yacht and enough land to go and plant my own cess crops. But for now it's just a big dream, cause I find myself in a place where I'm last seen. My thoughts must be relaxed, be able to maintain, cause times has changed and life is strange. The glorious days is gone and everybody's doing bad. Yo, mad lives is up for grabs, bro.
love is passing away. I gotta make wakes, receiving all types of calls from upstate. Yo, I can't cope with the pressure, settling for lesser. The God left lessons on my dresser, so I can bloom and blossom, find a new way, continue to make more hits with Ray and A. Sunshine plays a major part in the daytime.
Peace to mankind, ghost face, carry a black 9, nigga. Word up. Song like that.
Can it be that it was all so simple then? Can it be that it was all so simple then? Can it be that it was all so simple then? Can it be that it was all so simple then? Can it be that
Wu-Tang Clan, Can It Be All So Simple? Such a soulful tune, so evocative. I really like how the beat just really subtly switches up throughout the different verses as well, like just really subtle. But yeah, that's my favourite tune of 1993.
Yeah, lovely choice, Peds. Okay, so I've picked my favourite tune from 1993. It's off my favourite album, from my favourite group. For those that know me, it's an easy guess. A Tribe Called Quest from their great album, Midnight Marauders. This is my favourite song of 93, Electric Relaxation.
Check it out, you got me mesmerized with your black hair and your fat ass thighs. Street poetry is my everyday, but yo, I gotta stop when you drop my weight. If I was working at the club, you would not pay. Hey yo, my man Fife Diggy, he got something to say.
I like 'em brown, yellow, Puerto Rican, or Haitian. Name is Fife Dog from the Zulu Nation. So you're in the jam that we can get down. Now let's knock the boots like the group H-Town. You got BBD all on your bedroom wall, but I'm above the rim and this is how I ball. A gritty little something on the New York street. This is how I represent over this here beat. Talking about you.
Yo, I took you out, but sex was on my mind for the whole damn route. My mind was in a frenzy in a horny state, but I couldn't drop dimes cause you couldn't relate.
Relax yourself, girl, reset.
You couldn't relate.
Relax yourself, girl, reset.
You couldn't relate.
Relax yourself, girl, reset. Relax yourself, girl, reset. Relax yourself, girl, reset. Relax yourself, girl, reset.
Stretch out your legs, let me make you fall. Drive you insane, drive you up the wall. Staring at your dome piece, very strong. Stronger than pride, stronger than Teflon. Take you on the Ave and you buy me links. Now I want a pound of Poontang until it stinks. You could be my mama and I'll be your boy.
Original rude boy, never am I coy. You could be a shorty in my ill convoy. Not to come across as a thug or a hood. But hun, you got the goods, like Madeline Wood. By the way, my name's Malik, the 5-foot freak. They say we get together by the end of the week. She simply said no, label me a hoe. I said, how you figure? My friends tell me so. I hate when silly groupies wanna run their yacht. Word to God, hun, I don't get down like that.
I'll have you weak in the knees that you can hardly speak. Or we could do like Uncle Ella swinging up in my Jeep. Keep it on the down, yo, we keep it discreet. See, I'm not the type of kid to have my biz in the streets.
If my mom don't approve, then I'll just elope. Let me save the little man from inside the boat. Let me hit it from the back, girl, I won't catch a hernia. Bust off on your couch, now you got Siemens furniture.
Shy, he Fife and the extra P. Stacy Beetle, PJ, and my man LG. They know the ass jack is really so on ice. The character is of man, never ever a mice. Shorty, let me tell you about my only vice. It has to do with lots of loving and it ain't nothing nice.
Relax yourself, girl, reset.
It ain't nothing nice.
Relax yourself, girl, reset.
It ain't nothing nice.
Relax yourself, girl, reset. 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 Relax yourself,
The Great Tribe Called Quest. Electric Relaxation. My favourite song of 1993. Timeless. What do you reckon, Peds?
Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, Q-Tip and Five go back to back really well. Beats nice. Again, a bit like the tune I chose for my favourite song. A bit like what I chose is really nice and soulful, really evocative. So I think our guest judge this week is a real tough decision to make.
Could go either way. Let's hand it over to him.
Favourite tune of the year is a tightly run contest of two tunes of two of my favourite hip-hop albums of all time. Two contrasting styles, but both equally important and legendary. But I cannot help but be mesmerised by the smooth and silky sounds of Q-Tip and the 5 Foot Assassin. This one goes to Tulip.
Wow. Victorious. Could have gone either way, I reckon.
Yeah, I really don't mind losing tune. That's amazing. So yeah, congratulations on winning the inaugural Battle of the Year in Rudy's Records.
Okay, so thank you for listening, everybody. Next month's show, we'll be celebrating music released in 1994. We'll also be having the Battle of 94, and if you want to be the guest judge for that show, then contact us on rudysrecords@outlook.com or hit me up on Rudy's Records on Instagram, Rudy with a Y. Peds, anything you want to say before we leave?
No, just thank you to 1993. Thanks to all the listeners. Thanks to Min Radio. Thank you to you.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so the winner of the battle gets to pick the final song to close us out. It's Friday. It's time to crack open a beer. This one goes out to Mr. David Wad. This is The Alcoholics, Only When I'm Drunk.
Hold on, turn the beat off. No, keep it going. J-Ro, can you make it? I'm just not knowing. I get drunk and start talking more shit. And when I got a gun in my hand, you better get out. Cause my brain just ain't what it used to be. Forget trying to rationalize, cover your eyes. Damn, I'm drunk, I need a chunk, no better yet a hunk of that funk. When I get drunk, I might act uncouth, but when I get drunk, I always tell the truth. Yeah, I'm good, bad, dope, I'm freaky fresh. I make hip-hop fans say yes, yes. The licks coming through, you know we gonna blow up. Hold up, I think I got a damn false alarm. I'm getting all the ladies with my cool charm. When I get drunk, I might even call my daddy a punk. Yeah, but only when I'm drunk. Only when I'm drunk. Yeah, only when I'm drunk. Let me pass the 40 to my nigga drunk.
It goes 1 for the chronic, 2 for the amnesia. It's the pimp slap nigga with drinks in the freezer. Bust a 1 apple, 2 apple. Type of rapper that'll get you out your seat quicker than a carjacker. Slip a cold 40 fever when I'm cooler with my people. Got hoes in East Columbus like I'm Billy D. Rico. Cause I move like I'm smooth like I'm Harry Belafonte. Looking for them niggas that jump my homie Dante. All up in this bitch with the gin and Tango Ray. Drink like Mr. Window, smoke blood like Dr. Dre. But that's cause I'm old enough to do that type of shit. God damn, I gotta piss. I passed the mic to E Swift. Yeah, I get drunk and can't nobody whoop me. I'm tripping. Must be the brew that I was sipping, kicking in. Guess I shouldn't have mixed it with the gin, cause when I'm laying on my back, I can feel the room spin. One too many, I reckon. Feeling like Dr. Earl any second. Wanna get up but can't move. Feels like I'm stuck in the groove. What the fuck was I trying to prove? I got a rep folk down the 4 O's. All the hoes knows them alcoholic bros. Niggas call me Ned, I keep a 5th in the trunk. Might fuck a ugly bitch, but only when I'm drunk.
Yeah, only when I'm drunk. Only when I'm drunk. Yeah, only when I'm drunk. Only when I'm drunk. Alright, think I'm feeling a little better. Ready to bust this like this, and you don't miss. Check it out. I get drunk and start thinking about my friends that passed on. With every 40 ounce the memory will last on. Black Man, Muzzle, Mike Lee, and Suave D. You 3 MCs will always live in my memories. We used to rock shows, we used to rock hoes, and drink 40 O's and wear the same clothes. Damn, I wish we could go through it again. But I know one day we gonna do it again. And when the day comes, it's gonna be